Hey guys, so the last couple days we have been talking about soil, and soil's really cool and there's so much to learn about it. But today we're going to kind of cap it off by talking about soil horizons or soil layers. And hopefully you remember from your SK worm the different soil horizons. So our bottom horizon is called the sea horizon. It's also sometimes called parent material. Which is written backwards for you guys, but sea horizon, parent material. And the sea horizon's super rocky. Super rocky, so much so that life really doesn't do too much in the sea horizon because there's no space for it to live. There's no air, there's no water. It's mostly just rocks. And they can be varying size of rocks. But we're going to make a dirt cup, or eventually a soil cup, that will represent the different horizons. So as our first horizon, I have Chips Ahoy cookies for our sea horizon. And if we look at our Chips Ahoy, they are big, they're big pieces, and that is like our sea horizon, big, rocky. Above our sea horizon, let's do a different color, we'll do blue. Actually, let's do purple. I want to do purple. So above our sea horizon, we have our B horizon. Our B horizon is sometimes called subsoil. So sea horizon, parent material is the bottom. Above it is the B horizon or the subsoil. Now, the B horizon, it used to be sea horizon. It has started to break down though. So it's not as rocky. It's still pretty rocky, but it's not as big. So to represent our B horizon, I got some Oreo cookies that I smushed up. So they're still pretty rocky. There's still some big chunks in there, but it's more smooth than, say, our sea horizon is. Less rocky, smaller particles. So we've got parent material, then we have sea horizon. Parent material, sea horizon, then we have B horizon or subsoil. Above our B horizon, we have our topsoil. And our topsoil, we're going to do in blue, is a thin layer. There's not a whole lot of topsoil. And topsoil is a very finite resource. So sometimes something will happen called erosion. And you should have watched a video yesterday about erosion. And when erosion happens, the topsoil goes away. And we don't have it anymore, and it exposes the B horizon. And the B horizon is rocky and it's hard to get much life in it. You can sometimes get a few roots down here, but it's not as fertile as our A horizon. So our A horizon is sometimes called topsoil because it's on top. So you've got A horizon or topsoil, B horizon or subsoil, and C horizon or parent material. So for our A horizon, pudding. We're going to use pudding. And because there's not a lot of A horizon, I'm not going to put the whole thing in. I'm just going to put in enough to cover the top. Just a little bit. So we've got our C horizon, that's big and rocky. We got our B horizon. That's still pretty rocky, but less rocky than our C horizon. And then we have our topsoil, or A horizon, that has really tiny particles. This is where we see that sand, silt, and clay. The C horizon isn't necessarily sand. It's really rocks. Rocks are bigger than sand. And B horizon, again, bigger particles, a lot more rocks. Where our A horizon, we're seeing that sand, silt, and clay. But it's a really thin layer. And there's a quote that I really like, and it goes like this. We owe our entire existence to about an inch of topsoil and the fact it rains. This topsoil is what makes life possible. Most of agriculture stems off this little bit of topsoil. Pretty amazing, huh? So, we have topsoil, or A horizon, subsoil, or B horizon, and parent material, or C horizon. But there's one thing we're missing. I know. The difference between soil and dirt is soil is living. We don't have anything living in here yet. Just a second. Gummy worms. Worms can make super healthy soil. So I'll add a gummy worm into my soil cup, and now we have what we call we're going to use green because that signifies life. Above the A horizon, we have the O horizon. And O stands for organic. Organic is anything living. So now we've got our gummy worm for our O horizon. So we've got O, or organic matter, A horizon, topsoil, B horizon, subsoil, C horizon, parent material. If you would like to make this at home, feel free. It is a delicious snack, and once you have observed your layers, you can add in the rest of the pudding, mix it together. It tastes great. But with that being said, have a super fabulous day.